Hello students, today I am going to discuss with you a topic, splitting of NumPy arrays. The NumPy arrays can be split into subsets of arrays with the help of three functions. The first one is hsplit, second vsplit, and third the split function. Though these functions are very simple and a question definitely comes from these three functions, but still students find it confusing. Often they give or write wrong outputs. In these coming slides, I am just going to tell you a very simple method to perform these functions. Okay. Now the split function. Split function is used to split an array into sub-arrays horizontally, that is column-wise. Now this is an example of an array named ARY, as you can see on the slide. It is having 4 rows and 6 columns, right? Now if the question comes regarding split function, what you will do, first of all, the simplest method I am telling you, just draw a horizontal line above the or below the array. Okay, because it is split, it is starting with H, so you have to draw a horizontal line. After drawing the horizontal line, you have to check in how many parts you have to split the array. Now just see at the bottom line, it is written np.hsplit ARY, 2. The main point to be noticed is 2, means we have to divide the array horizontally into 2 parts. So we have drawn a horizontal line, and now we will cut the line into 2 parts. We will cut the line so as to make 2 equal parts. After drawing a cut part on the horizontal line, extend that part and just see in how many parts you have divided the array. The array will get divided into 2 equal parts. The first part, you can see it is having 4 rows and 3 columns. The second part again is having 4 rows and 3 columns. So this is the basic functionality of hsplit. I will repeat, whenever hsplit function comes, the first thing you have to do is, just don't get confused, just draw a horizontal line, then cut it into as many parts as written in your question. Okay, because here 2 was written, so we divided the horizontal line into 2 parts. If 3 is written, you have to divide the horizontal line into 3 parts. If 4 is written, you have to divide the horizontal line into 4 equal parts. But the parts have to be equal. Okay, now that I will tell you in the next slide. Means, what do you understand by the word equal? Now see, this is the result, or this is the output of the hsplit function, in which we divided the ARY array into 2 equal parts. You can see 2 boxes for output. First box is comprising the first half part, and the second box is comprising the second half part. So this is the output for the hsplit function. Now again the same example, but now we have to divide the array into 3 equal parts. Just note down, we have to divide the array or split the array horizontally into 3 equal parts. Now equal parts means, if the first part is having 2 columns, another should also having 2 columns, the third one should also have 2 columns, means every part should have equal number of columns. So it is not necessary that every array will get divided into 3 equal parts. Okay. So we have to again follow the same steps. We have to draw a horizontal line. Then because the argument is 3, so we will divide the horizontal line into 3 equal parts, and automatically it will cut the array into 3 equal parts. The first part will comprise of 4 rows, 2 columns. The second part 4 rows, 2 columns. The third part again 4 rows, 2 columns. Suppose if the array was having 5 columns, then it would not have been possible to divide the array into 3 equal parts. Okay students, you are getting my point? If the array was having 5 columns or it was having 7 columns, 8 columns, then we could not have divided the array into 3 equal parts. To divide the array into 3 equal parts, the columns should be a multiple of 3. Either they should be 6 or they should be 3 or they could be 9. Got my point? Now you can see the output. First output box is having the first part, second output box for the second part, and third for the third part. Now similar thing we are going to do for the v-split function. Actually v-split function is used to split an array into sub-arrays vertically, that is row wise. Again we will follow the same rule. As soon as you encounter a question which is telling you to v-split an array, you will first of all draw a vertical line. Remember, you will first of all draw a vertical line. Then, based upon the question, you will cut the line into as many parts demanded in the question. For example, here it is written ARY, 2. So, you will cut the vertical line into 2 equal parts. Now as soon as you cut the array into 2 equal parts, it will result into 2 equal subsets of arrays. Now because it is a vertical split, so you can see the first output is containing 2 rows and 6 columns. Similarly, the second output means the second half is also containing 2 rows and 6 columns. So v-split has divided the array into 2 equal parts, and that is row wise. Now suppose if I write like we did in hsplit function, if we write np.vsplit ARY, 3 means to divide the array vertically into 3 equal parts. Is it possible with this example? No students, it is not possible, because you can see the array is having 4 rows, and how can it divide 4 rows into 3 equal parts? To divide an array into 3 equal parts vertically, the rows should be a multiple of 3. Means either the rows should be 3 or 6 or 9 or 12 and so on. So because here the rows are not in a multiple of 3, they can be divided only into 2 or 4 equal parts. So students, this was a short and sweet presentation on v-split and hsplit function. Actually these functions are very simple, but students get confused while working on them, while taking out the outputs. So you don't have to get confused, you just have to remember the points which I have told you. When hsplit comes, first of all just draw an horizontal line. and rest you know. When V split comes, just draw a vertical line and then you can perform it very nicely. So, don't get confused and attempt your answers very carefully, and just stay inside your homes nowadays since coronavirus is spreading. So, don't get out of your homes, don't go out, stay inside, study, eat healthy and be fine. Okay, thank you.